Check.
ರವಿ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಹಾಕೋಬೇಕಾ ರವಿ? ರವಿ
ಎಸ್ ಸರ್.
ರೆಕಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಹಾಕೋಬೇಕಾ ಅಂದೆ.
ಸರ್ ಒಂದು ನಿಮಿಷ ಕಾಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ.
Recording in progress.
ಹಲೋ ಮೈ ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಬರ್ತಾಯ್ತು Check. Start.
Good evening. I, Anita Ravindran, mediator.
KL Srinivas, mediator. The host of this evening function welcome you all and request to raise for Nadagite.
ನಮ್ದೇ ತೋರಿಸ್ತದೆ ರಾಜ್.
Thank you all.
Now, it is time for welcoming the dignitaries and our guests. May I request Honorable Sri Justice Srinivas Harish Kumar, Judge, High Court of Karnataka, and Chairman, Karnataka Mediation Center, to deliver the welcome speech.
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ, ಶುಭ ಸಂಜೆ. Honorable Justice Arvind Kumar, Judge, Supreme Court of India. Honorable Justice N.V. Anjaria, Chief Justice, High Court of Karnataka. My brother and sister judges, all the mediators, advocates, friends. This is my privilege to extend a welcome to the dignitaries. Before that, since our Chief Justice has visited the Mediation Center for the first time, I would like to give a brief note about the mediation in Karnataka. It was in the year 2006. As I remember, while I was the additional city civil judge Bangalore, the mediation gained momentum with a certain number of advocates being trained by the mediators from United States of America. Mediation Center commenced functioning from January 2007 in the premises of Karnataka Judicial Academy. Its earlier name, Bangalore Mediation Center, was recently changed from 1/1/2024. It is renamed Karnataka Mediation Center. Presently, there are 102 empaneled mediators. Recently, 25 advocates were trained and now they are attending co-mediation sessions. At Dharwad wing of the Mediation Center, there are 29 mediators and 5 newly trained mediators are attending co-mediation. At Kalburgi, there are 17 mediators. There are in all 1,702 trained mediators in the entire state. This number is exclusive of judicial officers who have undergone 40 hours mediation training. In addition to cases being referred to the Mediation Center from High Court, Civil Courts, CMM Courts, Commercial Courts and Family Courts, the Honorable Supreme Court and the High Court of Judication Madras also refer cases to our Mediation Center. The area of reference is matrimonial disputes, inter and intra-country child custody cases, all types of civil suits in which mediation is possible, criminal cases arising out of matrimonial disputes, domestic violence cases, and check bounce cases. The success rate is 67%. It is heartening to note that mediation has fructified in reunion of couples in 77 cases during last year, out of which 5 were pre-litigation cases. Recently, a community mediation has also been referred to, and this shows the stride that this mediation center has seen for the last several years. The other activities of the mediation center are continuing mediation education, which takes place on second Thursday of every month, and refresher programs for the mediators and the referral judges. Karnataka Mediation Center has been successful in reducing the burden on courts. A new complex for the mediation center is coming up in the adjoining property at an estimated cost of 65.97 crores. We look forward to having innovative ideas of the Honorable Chief Justice as the patron in taking the mediation center to a greater height. This is a brief note about the mediation activity in Karnataka. To a function like this, we request as Honorable Justice Arvind Kumar, who is in Bangalore for the couple of days. He readily agreed and consented to visit our center. I, on behalf of the Mediation Center, on my behalf, all the members of the Governing Council, the mediators present here, and everyone, extend heartfelt welcome to Honorable Justice Arvind Kumar. Yesterday evening, when I met our Chief Justice, His Lordship agreed to visit the Mediation Center. I take this opportunity to extend hearty welcome to our Chief Justice on behalf of the Mediation Center and everybody present here. I also welcome the new member of our fraternity, Srimati Justice Anu Shivaraman. Madam, I extend hearty welcome. I also welcome my brother and sister judges who are with me in the board of the Governing Council. I extend hearty welcome to one and all. I welcome all the mediators present here, the director and the staff of the Mediation Center. And once again, hearty welcome to everybody present here. Thank you.
Thank you, my lords, for the detailed report on mediation, and I extend a hearty welcome to you to this function.
Now, we would like to present the potted plant to the dignitaries present. May I request Honorable Sri Justice Srinivas Harish Kumar, Judge, High Court of Karnataka and Chairman, Karnataka Mediation Center, to present a parted plan to Honorable Sri Justice Arvind Kumar, Judge, Supreme Court of India. Thank you, my lord.
May I request Honorable Sri Justice S.G. Pandit, Judge, High Court of Karnataka and Member, Board of Governors, Karnataka Mediation Center, to present a potted plan to our Patron-in-Chief, the Honorable Chief Justice of High Court of Karnataka, Sri Justice N.V. Anjaria. Thank you, my lord.
May I request our Honorable Director, Srimati H.R. Radha, to present a parted plan to Honorable Sri Justice Srinivas Harish Kumar, Judge, High Court of Karnataka. Thank you, ma'am.
May I request Sri Gudi Vasudeva Radhakant, Deputy Director, Karnataka Mediation Center, to offer a potted plan to the Honorable Srimati Justice Anu Shivaraman, Judge, High Court of Karnataka. Thank you, sir.
May I request Sri S.N. Prashant Chandra, Mediator and Trainer, to present a parted plan to Honorable Sri Justice S.G. Pandit, Judge, High Court of Karnataka and Member, Board of Governors, Karnataka Mediation Center. Thank you, sir.
May I now request Sri Lakshmi Rao, Mediator and Trainer, to present a potted plan to Honorable Sri Justice Ashok S. Kinigi, Judge, High Court of Karnataka and Member, Board of Governors, Karnataka Mediation Center. Thank you, sir.
May I request Sri Bharat Kumar Mehta, Mediator and Trainer, to present a parted plan to Honorable Sri Justice Suraj Govindraj, Judge, High Court of Karnataka and Member, Board of Governors, Karnataka Mediation Center. Thank you, sir.
May I request Srimati Hamsa, Mediator, to present a potted plan to Honorable Srimati Justice Jyoti Mulimani, Judge, High Court of Karnataka and Member, Board of Governors, Karnataka Mediation Center. Thank you, ma'am.
Now it is time for felicitating Honorable Justice Sri Arvind Kumar, Judge, Supreme Court of India, and our Honorable Chief Justice Sri Justice N.V. Anjaria.
May I request Honorable Srimati Justice Anu Shivaraman, Judge, High Court of Karnataka, the Honorable Chairman, Justice Srinivas Harish Kumar, and members, Board of Governors, Karnataka Mediation Center, to do the honors. It is my pleasure to bring before this gathering a brief profile of Honorable Sri Justice Arvind Kumar. His Lordships did schooling and college at Bengaluru and studied degree at National College and completed law from Bengaluru University. During student days, was active as Students' Union leader and was Vice President of Bangalore University Students' Action Committee. After being enrolled in the year 1987 as advocate, was appearing in trial courts for about 3 years. From the year 1990 onwards, shifted practice to High Court and started practicing independently. Appointed as Additional Central Government Standing Counsel at High Court of Karnataka in the year 1999. Had been appointed by Government of India as member of Regional Direct Taxes Advisory Committee in the year 2002. In the year 2005, His Lordship was appointed as Assistant Solicitor General of India. Has conducted cases covering Constitution of India, Central Excise Act, Customs Act, Code of Civil Procedure, Criminal Procedure Code, etc. Had also conducted number of election petitions pertaining to assembly and parliamentary constituencies. Had also been practicing on taxation side as standing counsel of Income Tax Department for 11 years. Was legal advisor to various statutory corporations and companies. Was one of the founder member of Lahiri Advocates Forum, an organization promoted by distinguished senior advocates for promoting legal education, training young advocates, conducting workshops on various subjects for advocates, conducting orientation courses to young advocates seeking appointment as judicial officers, and was also its vice president. Was associated with number of voluntary organizations, was special public prosecutor for CBI till elevation, was appointed as additional judge, High Court of Karnataka on 26/6/2009 and took oath of office on the said date and was made a permanent judge with effect from 7/12/2012. Was appointed as Chief Justice, High Court of Gujarat and took oath of office on 13/10/2021 and had been discharging his duties till 12/2/2023. Was elevated as Judge, Supreme Court of India and took oath of office on 13/2/2023. I also take pride in saying that His Lordship was also a mediator and had been a member of Board of Governors from 2012 to 2019, and he is responsible for improving the infrastructure of Karnataka Mediation Center. Thank you so much, my lords.
Next over is it?
Next all.
ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಡಿ.
Next all.
ಹಾ,
ನೀವು ಹೇಳಿ.
ಇದು ಆರಾಮ.
Same over. I request Honorable Srimati Justice Anu Shivraman, Judge, High Court of Karnataka, and the Honorable Chairman, Justice Srinivas Harish Kumar, and members, Board of Governors, Karnataka Mediation Center, to do the honors for our Chief Justice of High Court of Karnataka, Shri Justice N.V. Anjaria.
ಅವ್ರದ್ದು ಪ್ರೊಫೈಲ್ ಓದ್ಬಿಡಿ.
It is my pleasure to bring before this gathering a brief profile of Honorable Mr. Justice N.V. Anjaria. Honorable Mr. Justice N.V. Anjaria was born on 23rd March 1965 at Ahmedabad, native Mandvi, Kutch, from family of lawyers. Father was also in judiciary, graduated from HL College of Commerce, Ahmedabad, LLB from Sir L.A. Shah Law College in 1988. Obtained master's degree in law in 1989 from University School of Law, Ahmedabad. Started practice in the High Court of Gujarat from August 1988 by joining Chamber of Shri S.N. Shelar, Senior Advocate. Conducted matters involving constitutional issue and all categories of civil cases, labor and service. Had been standing counsel, panel advocate for High Court and subordinate courts. State Election Commission, Gujarat Information Commission, Gujarat Industrial Development Corporation, municipalities, etc. He has served as a senior panel counsel for Central Bureau of Investigation, senior standing counsel for BSNL, Union Public Service Commission, University Grants Commission, All India Council for Technical Education, National Council for Teacher Education. Was also awarded research fellowships in 1992 by late Sri Naveen Chandra Desai Foundation, Ahmedabad, on freedom of speech and expression. With reference to media rendered service as Honorary Associate Editor, Gujarat Law Herald, also as trained mediator in the High Court Mediation Center. Articles, write-ups on constitutional and legal subjects published in books, law journals, etc. Privileged to contribute write-up, High Court of Gujarat, Advent and Ascent in the Souvenir, published under the aegis of High Court of Gujarat on the occasion of its Golden Jubilee celebrations in April 2010. His Lordship was elevated as Additional Judge, High Court of Gujarat on 21st November 2011 and confirmed as Permanent Judge on 6/9/2013. His Lordship took oath as the Chief Justice of High Court of Karnataka on 25/2/2024. His Lordship also was a mediator, and with your kind permission, we, the mediators, put this appeal before you, my lords. We are looking forward for better infrastructure as the inflow of cases is increasing day by day. Thank you, my lords. Hope you consider our appeal.
IFWL ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಡಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇವರಿಗೆ ಅರವಿಂದ್ ಕುಮಾರ್ ಅವರಿಗೆ.
Thank you, Honorable Srimati Justice Anu Shivaraman and the Honorable Chairman Justice Srinivas Harish Kumar and the Board of Governors for the felicitation. Now, on behalf of Indian Federation of Women Lawyers, we would like to felicitate the esteemed dignitaries on the dais. I request Srimati Prabha Murthy, President, Indian Federation of Women Lawyers and Mediator, Karnataka Mediation Center, to present a bouquet as a mark of respect from IFWL to Honorable Justice Arvind Kumar, Judge, Supreme Court of India, who has always been a support to our Indian Federation of Women Lawyers. We are so thankful for you, my lords. I now request Srimati J. Hamsa, Secretary, Indian Federation of Women Lawyers and Mediator of Karnataka Mediation Center, to present a bouquet as mark of respect from IFWL to Honorable Chief Justice of Karnataka, Justice Sri N.V. Anjaria. We are thankful to His Lordship for all his support. I request Srimati Usha Sunil, Treasurer of IFWL and Mediator of Karnataka Mediation Center, to present a bouquet to our Chairman, Justice Sri Srinivas Harish Kumar, Chairman of Karnataka Mediation Center, as a token of respect from Indian Federation of Women Lawyers. Kindly accept this.
Now, may I request Honorable Chief Justice of High Court of Karnataka, Sri Justice N.V. Anjaria, Patron-in-Chief, Karnataka Mediation Center, to address this August gathering.
My Lord Justice Arvind Kumar, Judge Supreme Court of India, Sister Justice Anu Shivaraman, Brother Justice Srinivas Harish Kumar, also the Chairman of the Karnataka Mediation Center, Brother Justice Pandit, Brother Justice Kinagi, Brother Justice Suraj Govindraj, also Sister Justice Jyoti Mulimani, Registrar General of this High Court of Karnataka, Srimati H.R. Radha, Director of the Center, Deputy Director Sri Gudi Vasudev, and all the trained mediators, as well as each and everyone present here. Very good evening to all of you. Today, for me, is a blend of pride and pleasure. Pride because we are here to, and we have honored and felicitated Justice Arvind Kumar very deservingly. The pleasure because this is my maiden visit to the Mediation Center. and I make it a point that I will repeat the visit time and again. The third facet of the function really makes me very humble. For that, thanks to all of you from my bottom of the heart. When you all are here and you all have felicitated my Lord Justice Arvind Kumar, I wholeheartedly join. In fact, I seize the opportunity to felicitate him on my personal behalf as well and to pay my debt to him. Justice Arvind Kumar's journey in the legal profession has been exemplary. He symbolizes the commitment towards justice with deep understanding of law. He has earned respect from every quarter of the institution, from his peers to the judicial officer of the lowest rank. He has consistently demonstrated steadfast allegiance towards the principles of fairness, equity, and impartiality, the qualities which are paramount in the dispensation of justice. And these are not my bare words, but they are the words born out my experience in Gujarat, where I had a privilege to work under the leadership and guidance of my Lord Justice Arvind Kumar as the Chief Justice of the High Court of Gujarat. His urge for discipline is second to none, whether in the judicial functioning or in the administrative dispensation. Justice Arvind Kumar always insists for discipline. In Haiti, he was just talking that in Gujarat, he just stood up from the dais with the colleague judge, went to war room and picked up 2 or 3 district judges who were not at the dais, but they were at the pawn shop. I also know that on the very first day of his coming to Gujarat, first or second day, he went to our city civil court, leaving the official car 2 kilometers away, took up a rickshaw and went inside the building. Nobody knew him. And when knew him, everybody was in shock because they were caught either not working or either outside the dais or committing some breach of discipline in the court. The discipline exerted and emphasized by my Lord Justice Arvind Kumar is in fact something which gives leverage to efficiency in discharge of our functions and duties. Discipline is very necessary when you are holding a position like that of a judge. And I indeed learn from the conduct of my Lord Justice Arvind Kumar. On the professional front, he is a disciplinarian judge. On the personal front, he is very soft, humane, caring, and each of us has experienced that. So his personality is a wonderful and rare combination, making him a unique human being. The Karnataka Mediation Center was established on 20th January 2007. It really serves as a hope for those who are seeking the cost-effective resolution of the disputes. Mediation, in my view, is the most sought-after alternative dispute resolution method. New building is coming up. It will add to the efficiency and utility of this work of mediation and the center. I am told that there are 102 trained mediators working here. My Lord Justice Arvind Kumar informed me that whenever the Supreme Court refers something or thoughts it fit to refer something to mediation, the first choice is the Karnataka High Court Mediation Center. That is a distinction in itself. And I, as a Patron-in-Chief, can really take pride in having such a wonderful, efficient, renowned mediation center. So far, it is also a unique thing that 59,562 cases have been settled. Every day, more than 100 cases are referred to here from different courts, including the High Court. And as a Chief Justice of this High Court, along with my brother and sister justices, I would ensure that more and more cases are referred to this center and settled. Thank you, everybody, for inviting me, giving opportunity to be part of this function, which is an elevated function in all sense of the term. Thank you.
Thank you, my lord, for a thought-provoking and inspiring address. Please visit us often and inspire us.
May I now request Honorable Shri Justice Arvind Kumar, Judge Supreme Court of India, to address the august gathering.
A very good evening. Honorable Justice Nilesh V. Anjaria, Chief Justice High Court of Karnataka and Patron-in-Chief, Bangalore Mediation Center or Karnataka Mediation Center. Justice Srinivas Harish Kumar, Chairman, Mediation Center. My esteemed sister, Justice Anu Shivram. My esteemed brothers, Justice Pandit, Justice Kirigi, Justice Suraj Govindraj, and Sister Justice Jyoti Mulimani, Director of Bangalore Mediation Center, senior mediators, former coordinators, staff, and my dear friends. This takes me to the first day of the mediation center's birth, which was somewhere in 2007. While I was sitting in the bar room one day, I received a call from the personal secretary of the Chief Justice. And my friends who were sitting there asked me, what is it? I said, no, Chief Justice PS is calling. Oh, very good. Congratulations, they said. I said, for what? No, he's calling you. You'll be shortly elevated. So when I rushed to the Chief Justice chamber, Chief Justice told me, Mr. Arvind Kumar, I am sending you for a training. I said, sir, Chief, for what purpose, what training can I know? He said, there's a team coming from US, headed by Mr. Victor Shetter and 4 others. So they'll be training advocates in mediation. We are identifying 20 advocates. Since your name starts with A, you will be the first person in the list. So which we called at that time hit list. So that is how my journey started. as mediation. Though reluctant in the initial days, I told Chief, my cases will be dismissed here by the honorable judges. So if you are giving an assurance that it will not be dismissed for default, then I'll go for training. Said, don't worry, we'll take care of that. And that is how Justice Syriac Joseph, then the Chief Justice of Kerala High Court, took initiative. And whatever I am today standing before you, I owe all these things to Justice Syriac Joseph. After 40 hours training, I think in the first batch, Geeta Devi Papanna was there. And Lakshmish came in the second batch, I think. Second or third batch. And even Bharat Mehta was there because he used to play Mautargan in the evening. So that's how we knew him. So he was there and many others. Some of them are Prasad Subbanna was there, I think. Yes, he was here. I don't think he is, I think he has left. And Shiva Reddy was there. So many of our friends. And Shanta, I forget her full name. Yes, she was there. And I forgot your name, madam, sir. Meena Kumar, yes. Sorry, how can I forget Meena Kumari? So Meena Kumari was there. We all had for about 8-9 days, from morning till evening, a grilling session. And fourth or fifth day, I went to the Chief Justice chamber and said, Chief, whatever they are trying to train us, we already know. Why I am saying this, there are some new mediators also. So the Chief Justice said, look here, Arvind, you might be knowing. The only thing is, they are putting it in a structured format. So it would be more effective for good mediation. And friends, for your information, the first mediation was done in Judicial Academy, first floor, first room. And the first mediators were myself and late Manjula Devi, T.N. Manjula Devi. All the 6 board of governors were standing here. It was a partition suit. 5 members were there. And there was one old lady who was very, very reluctant. And all of them were watching us so fiercely. Then we couldn't break the impasse. So we took a break. Then I told Justice Bannurmat, I remember, sir, if you are standing, we will not be able to speak freely. So if it is better you sit outside. So including the Chief Justice, all stood outside. And the first mediation itself was successful. And again, I would like to highlight at this stage, this aspect of success is very, very subjective. The very fact of saying successful mediation cannot be used at all, sir. I can say with all humility, for the simple reason, in one mediation we saw, I was not the mediator. One of I think Justice Mr. Sudarshan Reddy was the mediator. 28 persons were there. 26 agreed for settlement. 2 did not agree. And total hours spent was approximately 9 hours, spread over 3.5 days. Now, do you call this as successful or unsuccessful? 26 agreed, 2 did not agree. It is successful. So you cannot measure the success of this mediation on the basis of the mediation not ending fruitfully. At the most, it may say it did not end in a positive result, but it cannot be termed as a successful or unsuccessful mediation. And after training of the mediation and just before my elevation, that is on 24/6/2009, I did a mediation here in this room. The mediation was with reference to a specific performance suit. At that time, Shobha Patil was the coordinator. I remember. So it was a specific performance suit. Now the defendant came and said, sir, the plaintiff came and said, let the defendant come and say sorry. I will withdraw the suit. You can close it. I said, why should he say sorry? He said, no, sir. This specific on the day when I went to his house to ask him, some guests were sitting, and when I entered, he said, get out of my house. So he should ask sorry. I said, all right. I was having a private caucus with the plaintiff's advocate. Then I asked the defendant, all right, what is your problem? He said, after a few minutes, after he opened up, I asked him, say, you can close this issue. One sorry from your side will be sufficient to close. Sorry, I should ask. Why should I? Sir, I will cut my head and keep it on this table. I will not ask sorry. I said, what is this? Sir, let him come and say, there was no agreement to sell. I wanted to perform my daughter's marriage. I asked him money. He said, you give a blank paper on 100 rupees stamp paper. And I gave a blank paper believing him because we were working in the same office. He was my senior officer. So I gave him money. He gave me money. I signed it and I gave it. And now he has filed a false suit. It is he who should ask sorry. Not only that, and he came before my new Sambandhi. Then they were sitting inside my house. He came and asked money in their presence. I felt ashamed. So he should ask sorry. So now the issue boiled down to who should ask sorry. I used all my intelligence, what was taught in the training session. Nothing was possible on first day, second day. Second day, I said, from tomorrow, I will not be available. I did not tell them tomorrow I'll be taking oath. So I told them, please finish it today. At 12:30, it happened. So then ultimately, when I spoke again to them individually, this defendant was speaking in a very loud voice. I said, you can't raise your voice. And he said, sorry. No, you have raised. I told him, you should ask sorry in his presence because you have raised your voice in his presence. He said, all right, sir, I'll ask sorry in his presence. And I sent him out. I called the plaintiff and his advocate. He said, look here, he will come and say sorry. You should not open your mouth. You wanted sorry, he will say sorry. But actually, he was saying sorry to me. But fortunately, that suit got settled and the suit was withdrawn as settled out of court. And he agreed to refund that amount which he had received. Everything went on. Now, why I am telling you is, apart from your skills which you learn in 40-hour training, you will have to use your native intelligence also sometimes. Many a times. It is your persuasive skill that will make the parties. You should make the parties at home more comfortable. This is the aspect of training. And Chief Justice, I would like to tell you that our mediation center, I say always this, I take pride. Because I was in the first mediation training program, the first batch of mediators. I have seen this now full-fledged bridegroom here, bride and bridegroom, when it was infant, 2007. My memory goes back to 2007, where we started in one room and initially in the hall of Karnataka Judicial Academy, our training program was there. Justice Keshav Narayan, he was made the first director of Bangalore Mediation Center. When after completing and the certificate was given, when they gave the certificate and they said you should do it as a pro bono service. This is what mediators should remember. No doubt money is now an important role, but ultimately the amount of work which you do is not measurable by money. It is your pro bono service, your voluntary service. It is virtually free service. And I said, you cannot measure my value by giving some at that time, I think they were paying some 500 rupees. I had done about 11 mediation. So check for 5,500 rupees was offered in this room, second room, director mediation. I said, I will not take it. The moment I take it, I will become your subordinate. I will not accept this. So ultimately, Justice Keshav Narayan, as he then was, he complained to the Chief Justice. Again, Chief Justice called me and said, if you want, you take that check and return it by way of donation, but don't refuse the check. Somehow this was what we did it, and we were doing it more passionately. The first batch of the mediators know. We were sitting till 7:30, 8 o'clock doing this mediation. So you should have passion, you should have involvement, sense of involvement, and don't be in a hurry to see that somehow or the other the matter gets settled. It is your efforts should be to facilitate the litigants to arrive at a solution. The third aspect which I would like to highlight is the mediators who are now on this panel. I think some 108, 102 mediators. You should regularly come to the mediation center. You should not be a visiting professor. I know you are all busy advocates, but please make it a point. You give your time. I think there is a slot allotted. You please indicate your slots which you would like to do. And here I would like to add one more caveat. There are few advocates who exclusively practice on High Court. For them to come from High Court to here, then go back, it will be time consuming, traffic jams, all these problems are there. So I would suggest the Honorable Chairman and with the approval of the Chief Justice, please ensure in the High Court there is a room exclusively mentioned for mediation. So those matters which are referred by the High Court, they are try to settle it there itself. Otherwise, what happens? From the High Court, the matter should go to the registry. From registry, it should come to the director to deputy director. Again, marking. Everything will take, it will be time consuming. Because all the files are not e-filed, it will be very difficult. So it is always better. High Court matters, there is a mediation counter or mediation center, the extension of this, so that those advocates who are practicing in the High Court, they can go there, whoever is available, and it need not necessarily, we will be knowing as judges, we will know, suppose a person, it relates to a family dispute. Geeta Devi Papanna is practicing exclusively on family side, or mostly. We can say, madam, you please go and try to mediate today itself. One person may be going abroad after a couple of days, or they may come from out of station. So all this can be solved. So I'm just giving you a food for thought. The Honorable Chairman can apply his mind and work out the nitty-gritties at the micro level and see that a mediation center is opened at High Court. Honorable Chief, recently about 5 weeks back, there was a matter pending before us. It was a very, very complicated matter with relating to shares and some amalgamation. That was pertaining to Calcutta and Mumbai, two parties. So when we were thinking, they said we'll refer it to the Supreme Court Mediation Center. So I told my bench partner, senior partner, sir, our Bangalore Mediation Center is one of the best. He said, yes, I have also heard about it. Will they be able to handle it? I said, sir, you please go and see, the statistics will speak for itself. Our mediators are number one in the country. Please refer it to Bangalore Mediation Center. No, one person has to come from Calcutta, another person has to come from. Say, don't worry, sir, it will be virtual. We are prepared for that also. I hope I was right. Now, virtual mediation is permissible. So, and that has been referred. I think, I don't know whether it has come or it is yet to come or in the pipeline. So, this is the impression. The moment we say mediation, all judges, I can say with firm conviction, 99% of the Supreme Court judges, they will say BMC is one of the best. So the moment we hear BMC, my chest grows to 56 inches. Naturally, I was born here. So this is the second aspect. And the last but not the least, what I would like to suggest, since you are all experienced mediators, the mediation at some taluka places has not taken off. The concentration should not be only at the city level. No doubt there is a circular. I remember the circular number 04 of 2007. I don't remember the date, which has been issued by the then Registrar General, Mr. Budihar, as he then was, saying that every judge in the city court should refer 4 cases once in a month. Every month he or she should compulsorily send 4 cases. This circular is not being implemented in its letter and spirit. So that is how there is less number of cases being referred. And lack of knowledge of the judges, namely the referral judges' role that they have had to play while referring. They'll just, many a times I have seen, the judges will ask, Henry, mediation ಹೋಗ್ತೀರಾ? ಹೋಗಿ. You want to go? Go. Mediation, refer to mediation. Ultimately, they will not be able to know. They would have not seen even the prayer sought for in the plaint. If it is a plaint for a suit for declaration to declare the judgment and decree obtained by so and so is null and void because it is a fraud played, such a mediation cannot be referred to at all. So there is, why I am saying is, there should be application of mind. This can happen once Order 10 is applied. So I want the mediation center to take proactive role in ensuring the referral judges play a positive, vital role. And I will say with one small example. When I was sitting in RFA, in First Appeals, in the High Court, I asked the parties, why don't you go to mediation? They said, sir, we have already gone, it has failed. When? They said somewhere when the evidence of the plaintiff was over, when it was posted for defendant's evidence. I told them, you know, what is the problem? They said no. Then I called both the parties, explained to them in the court. It took about, I think, 8 to 9 minutes. We explained and I told them, still you can try. This is a case for where you will have to settle, not to litigate in the court. It is between brothers and sisters, a simple partition suit. Again, they went back. After 2 weeks, I got the mediation was successful. In the second attempt, I am not saying the earlier attempt made by the mediator was not good. I asked what happened in the first mediation. They said, sir, the court sent us to the mediation center. We went. The mediator asked whether are you going to settle. They said no. So they have sent it back. So the effective role which was required to be played by each player in the field was not played effectively. So this is how I feel that there should be proper guidance to the role, the referral judges and also the mediators. Mediators should make them understand opening statement, opening remarks, joint caucus, private caucus, all these steps which is prescribed under the training session or training module that is to be done. So what I would suggest is, you please make a module of trained mediators where there is you can record a live training of what is being trained to the newly trained mediators. And that should be available in the website of the Bangalore Mediation Center. So any advocate or any potential mediator can look into it, or even a mediator who is already trained, he can just to refresh his memory or her memory. This can be looked into. And as I said, last but not the least, since Bangalore Mediation Center, now Karnataka Mediation Center has taken the lead in mediation, and all the states in the country look to us look at Karnataka as a role model. I want one conference, at least for 2 or 3 days, to be held by participation of all the mediators from the country, so that there can be exchange of ideas, exchange of views, and deliberations. You can work out the modalities. Senior mediators are there. Shobha Patil is there. Sushila is there. All of you can sit together, put your minds together, and come out with a module, and you make it as a annual feature or biennial feature, and see that once in 1 year or once in 2 years you hold this conference in every state. And let us begin with Karnataka state. And again I am saying here, and before I conclude, I would like to say, I was wondering that for last 1 year 2 months, why I was not called to Bangalore Mediation Center. So then I thought whether they are under the impression even still for the Supreme Court judges, 2 years probation is there or not. You can be rest assured there is no such thing. I thank you immensely for at least calling me a little late. But I will tell you, in the conclusion, it can be said like this. When Rama conquers the Lanka and kills Ravana, and Lakshmana says to Rama, because Ravana had built a golden palace. He had a beautiful palace. So Lakshmana says, look here, Rama, you got Bhabhi, she's here. I am here. Only Bharata Shatrugna has to be got. We'll get them. You administer beautiful palace, so nice, very rich. We will administer from here itself. We will open our kingdom here itself. At that time, Rama says, Janani Janmabhumischa Swargadapi Gariyasi. The mother and the motherland is more than the heaven. So even if I go to Supreme Court or any other court, for me, the Bangalore Mediation Center is like Janmabhoomi. So I thank you once again for inviting me here. And I pray to God that all of you be given all the success in your lives. May God bless you. Thank you.
My lords, thank you for your enlightening speech. I also want to thank you for sharing your pleasant and vivid memories, so fresh from the heart, about your mediation done here earlier. We, the mediators, thank you so much, sir. And we assure you that we will play our role effectively as advised by you and make this Karnataka Mediation Center a proud center. Thank you, my lords. Thank you all. Now may we all raise for the national anthem, please.
Vote of thanks. Sorry. Vote of
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. There's vote of thanks. Please excuse me. Pardon. I beg your pardon. Yes.
May I request Srimati H.R. Radha, Director, Karnataka Mediation Center, to propose vote of thanks.
Good evening, everyone. We are deeply honored to have had the privilege of celebrating the illustrious career and remarkable achievements of Honorable Shri Justice Arvind Kumar, Judge Supreme Court of India, and Honorable Chief Justice, High Court of Karnataka, and Patron-in-Chief of Karnataka Mediation Center, Shri Justice N.V. Anjaria. Honorable Shri Justice Arvind Kumar's dedication and unwavering commitment to uphold justice has left an indelible mark. My Lord, I would like to say here that in the recent 40 hours mediation training program, we have recorded the entire session, and we never had an idea that it could be uploaded on our website so that they can refresh their memories. So far as referral judges training is concerned, it's regularly conducted, but this time we'll take it as a uh, guidance, and will make it sure that they understand what mediation is, and impress upon the litigants to refer more matters. In fact, Honorable Chairman and the Board of Governors in the recent meeting have resolved that 40 hours training should be given to all judicial officers in the state, and they should be trained mediators so that this can be effectively implemented. Thank you, my lord. I, on behalf of everyone present here, express sincere gratitude for accepting our invitation and encouraging us to set a standard of excellence with those inspiration words. Thank you. The presence of Honorable Chief Justice and Patron-in-Chief of Karnataka Mediation Center, Honorable Shri Justice N.V. Anjaria, has added warmth and significance to this memorable occasion. Your Lordship has always been generous with time whenever the district judiciary needed support and guidance. This I have noticed since the time Your Lordship assumed charge of the office of Chief Justice, and within days' time, my Lord visited Judicial Academy, and thereafter our biennial Judicial Officers Conference. We feel blessed to have my Lord, a trained mediator, as Patron-in-Chief, and aspire to scale greater heights with your guidance. Thank you, my Lord. I, on my own behalf and on behalf of the mediation family of Karnataka, express deepest gratitude to Honorable Srimati Justice Anu Shivaraman. Madam, your presence has added an extra spark to the event and made it even more special. Our Honorable Chairman and the Honorable Members of Board of Governors, Honorable Justice Shri S.G. Pandit, Honorable Shri Justice A.S. Kingi, Honorable Justice Shri Suraj Govindraj, Honorable Ms. Justice Jyoti Mulimani, and Honorable Shri Justice M.I. Arun, who is present virtually, have always been supportive of the initiatives taken by the Center. We are deeply indebted to you, my lords. On this occasion, I extend gratitude to our Registrar General, Additional Registrar General of the Harvard Bench, Registrar Computers for the technical support. I also thank Shri Kasnappa Naika, my batchmate, Shri Jai Shankar, the Member Secretary of Karnataka State Legal Services Authority, and the team, and those watching this program live on our YouTube channel. I thank the respected members of the mediation family, newly trained mediators, Shri Gudi Vasudev Radhakant, the Deputy Director of Karnataka Mediation Center, and the staff of KMC for your tireless efforts in making this event a resounding success. Thank you, one and all. Thank you, Milad.
I'm so sorry for the mistake. Now may we all raise for national anthem, please.
जनगणमन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Recording stopped.